UFC 314 has been announced. Let's talk about it.
I see my haters proud of me now. When I'm around, it's all smiles. I took over my whole town.
The bald man has done it again. UFC 314 is an absolute banger. I give this card a solid 8.5 out of 10 on paper right now. I don't think it's done yet. It's only 12 fights at the moment. But the main event is Mr. Alexander Volkanovski versus Surgeon Superstar Diego Lopez. How this fight came about, I have no idea. I mean, Ilya Taporia vacated the belt, so I don't know. They kind of passed up on Movsar Evelev, but it is what it is with that. I feel like this fight is going to be absolutely entertainment personified, and I cannot wait for it. But the co-main event of the night, we have Paddy the Baddy Pimblett taking on probably the most entertaining 155er on the planet right now, Michael Iron Chandler. This fight is going to be electric through and through. This fight does not go to the judges. I can almost guarantee that, because Michael Chandler will go through the fire and try to hit Paddy Pimblett, and Paddy Pimblett is going to have one or two choices: either fire back or try to take him down. And I don't think he's going to be able to take down Michael Chandler. So this fight should be an absolute barn burner for however long it lasts. Filling up the main card, we got Nikita Krylov coming back after 2 years versus Dominic Reyes, who is resurging as he has had back-to-back finishes in his last two fights. This fight should be absolutely fun. How does Nikita Krylov look after 2 years, and how does Dominic Reyes handle somebody that has the grappling of Nikita Krylov? This fight will lead to one of these veterans getting closer to a title shot at 205. A fight that was on nobody's radar. We had Yair Rodriguez coming back after a year layoff after back-to-back losses, with his last loss coming against Brian Ortega, versus Patricio Pitbull, yes, the double champion of Bellator, PFL champ, whatever they doing over there. Their former champion, Patricio Pitbull, will be making his UFC debut on a very, very big card in UFC 314 in Miami. How this fight goes, I have no idea, but it should be a stand-up bonanza for however long it lasts. Patricio Pitbull has been saying he's the best featherweight in the world for years now, and now he gets an opportunity to prove it. Another Striker's Paradise, we have Mr. Jeff Neal versus Carlos Prates. This fight is another fight that I don't think the judges will be needed, because Jeff Neal is coming into this fight off of a win over RDA, even though RDA did get hurt. But Carlos Prates, he has been in the UFC for 4 fights, and he has finished all 4 fights. The judges have not been needed on any of his fights, and I feel like that trend continues. Which way it goes, I have no idea. But this fight is my sleeper for fight of the night or knockout of the night performance. We probably have a #1 contenders fight at strawweight with this lady right here. I'm not going to try to pronounce her name because I know I'm going to butcher it. Versus Yan Jinan. This fight should be absolutely electric. Who wins this one? I have no idea. But this fight between two highly skilled women should be very entertaining. We also have the 10-fight vet, Chase Hooper, taking on the most veteran fighter on the UFC roster, Jim Miller. This fight should be extremely fun. Does the vet get one more in his bag, or does Chase Hooper add to his very, very impressive resume at 25? The last prelim I want to talk about is Mr. Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson. This fight's going to be an absolute classic. Does Sean Woodson's boxing reign supreme, or does Dan 50K Ige find a one-punch power to knock Sean Woodson lights out? I don't know. This fight's going to be extremely, and I mean extremely, entertaining to watch. UFC 314 is absolutely stacked. Here's the other fights that I didn't get to and what I think about those. But this fight card is an absolute banger. Bald man, Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard did they absolute thing with this one. Miami is getting an absolute show. What do you guys think about UFC 314? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Be good people. Peace.